Okay, we're rolling. This is Maekawa Azusa reporting live from day 31, and you are watching Maekawa's Morning to Night Show in the morning.
Hooray!
And today, we're recording kind of early, I guess, because Yokoi wants to have a stupid meeting later, so we need to get our filming done before then.
Right.
Would our esteemed guest please introduce himself?
Hi, Tei Atsushi.
Wow. That sucked. Give us a little more than that.
Sorry, I don't know what else there is to say.
Say your job and where you're from and stuff.
Oh, geez, that's kind of a loaded question right now. I'm from Sendai, though.
And would our esteemed guest's handler please introduce herself as well?
Hi! My name is Denden Misao. I'm an ice sculptor from Rikubetsu, Japan. I'm just here to supervise.
Holy hell! We've known you for a month now, and this is the first time you've said shit about ice sculpting.
I'll tell you more later. But this isn't my episode. Focus on your guest.
Right. Welcome, guest.
Thanks.
We'll start off with the lowball questions. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Wow, never would have guessed. What's your favorite food?
Oh, onigiri, maybe?
What? No, that's nobody's favorite food.
Not the flavor or anything, it's just really easy to grab on the way to work, and it doesn't cost a lot, and you don't need any utensils to eat it, so it just works really well from a technical standpoint.
What? That's not how you're supposed to pick a favorite food, you dolt! Pick something that tastes good!
Well, I mean, it doesn't taste bad, though. You can get the kind with filling in them.
Okay, new question then. What food do you think tastes the best?
In that case, this is kind of a niche pick, but have you ever had tiramisu?
Can't say I have had tiramisu. So you're a sweets kind of guy then?
Definitely not, but, it's really good. It tastes like coffee.
All right, then I will graciously accept tiramisu as an answer. Next question. You're from Sendai, right? Who do you live with there?
Nobody. I live alone.
Whoa. You're pretty young for that pink guy. What's the situation? Parents chuck you out or something?
God, no. I left willingly. Believe me, they'd love for me to stay at home.
So why don't you?
Because I'd rather live on the streets than live with them. They're insufferable.
Whoa there, pink guy. Such harsh words for your very own parents.
Well, I'm not exaggerating for what it's worth. They're awful to be around. They constantly make everything about themselves. If I got good grades, it was because they were such good parents. If I hurt myself, my mom was wailing about the trauma it's causing her, that I cut my knee or whatever. When I moved out, that was a personal attack on them. It's exhausting.
I absolutely understand what you mean. My mum was the exact same way.
So you know what I'm talking about?
100%.
God, thank you! I feel like every time I bring this up, someone goes off about how they're my parents and I should just love them no matter what, even though they're absolutely infuriating. God, your mom was the same?
My mum went out of her way to use me for attention. I felt like everything I ever did had to be considered to make sure it wasn't going to make her freak out.
Exactly. When I moved out, my mom was so pissed. She said I was calling her a bad mother and that I was insulting her and that I should have thought about how this would make her feel and shit like that. She sent me hundreds of texts, probably thousands. She was nonstop calling me.
That sounds absolutely exhausting.
It was. It is. She still does it.
When I said I wanted to go off to college, my mum wouldn't stop crying until I agreed to stay. Like, not for a second. She wouldn't sleep, she wouldn't eat. She was barely taking the time to breathe. She kept telling me to look at what I was doing to her.
Isn't it just fucking awful?
Definitely.
Well, you guys both turned out super healthy. I'm sure it's fine.
That's so terrible.
But, sorry, I don't even remember what the question was. Did I answer it?
Yeah, you answered it. You're good. Next question. Do you have any pets?
God, no. Like I could afford one.
It sounds like a lot of your lifestyle is based around affordability.
Because living in Sendai is expensive. Everyone says it's a cheaper city to live in, and sure, it's probably cheaper than Tokyo or somewhere huge like that, but it isn't cheap. you know?
Right.
I'm paying for my full rent on my own, I'm paying all of my bills on my own, and I still have to eat and sleep and stuff. I still need to do laundry, I still need to pay for unexpected expenses. Money goes fast.
But you work like a million jobs, right? Shouldn't you have more money?
You'd think so, right? It just goes. I'll be comfortable, and then something will pop up, and then I'm broke again. If I went to university, which I want to do at some point, I'd probably end up in something full-time and higher paying, except that I can't afford to go. So how do you get out of that? I'm stuck at the bottom.
Maybe take up crime or something.
Well, I mean, you know.
Oh, my bad, forgot.
Maekawa.
But is that, like, lucrative? Or...
Very lucrative, actually.
So is that what you're gonna go back to after you get home?
Probably. I need money. I'm gonna be completely out on my ass if I don't pull something together.
I really don't think that's the best idea, though.
I have absolutely nothing to my name at this point. We've been here for a month. I've definitely lost my apartment. I've definitely lost my jobs. I don't really have any options.
How much do you need to get resituated? I'd be happy to help out, Tay, seriously.
I mean, I'm not exactly rich, but, like, I'd fork over some money, too, if it meant you weren't living on the streets doing hooker stuff.
Maekawa!
Seriously, I can't accept that, but thank you, but I can't.
I'll write down my number for you. Just keep in touch when you can.
Thank you.
All right, enough boring financial talk. Let's get to the good stuff. You're in a super interesting position in this game, Tei Atsushi. Let's talk about that.
Am I?
You surround yourself with a pretty controversial set of people. Would you say that's correct?
What do you mean?
Okay, well, like, who's your closest friend in here, if you had to pick someone?
Ruka?
Right. Ruka, who tried to kill Ninomiya like 2 weeks ago, and then tried to throw the trial and kill us all just to apologize for that, like, yesterday.
Well, yeah, but like, does that really matter?
Yes, of course it matters!
But aren't you close with Shishikura? Didn't he kill Kumada?
Okay, but, like, whatever, that matters too! It's something I take into account!
I don't think it matters at all.
That's kind of cold, Pink.
Ninomiya would have been a lot more comfortable if he had just died 2 weeks ago when Yokoi tried to kill him. I think she should have just gone ahead with it. If she had killed him, he wouldn't have killed Matthias, right? And killing Matthias, that must have hurt bad. With yesterday, I mean, if we had believed her and we had all died, I think that would have been a lot more comfortable for all of us. Not for Ninomiya, maybe, but I think it would have been okay for everyone else. So, I don't really understand why we're so upset with her. She didn't really do anything she shouldn't have been doing.
Cool. Sorry, I gotta think of another question here.
Right.
So, wait, do you think we're all better off dead then? Would you rather be dead right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, but like, if your options were to go home right now or be dead right now, what would you pick?
I want to die. You guys don't really get it. And that's okay. But I promise you, dying is the better route. You don't want to get out of here.
Why not?
Because you're not actually escaping anything. Think about it like this. Right now, we're stuck inside a box. But that box is inside a fishbowl. When you get out, you're still trapped. You're still stuck in this secluded little bubble. Sure, if you're a fish, you probably can't tell the difference and you'll fall for all the rainbow gravel and the plastic coral and stuff. But when you all realize it's fake, I mean, how can you be okay with it after that? After realizing everything is fake.
What? It's not fake, though.
It is. I promise it is. I don't really know how to explain that to you guys because you are obviously going to push back. It's not very comfortable thought. I promise it is, though. It's fake.
Okay, what makes you think it's fake?
Because I've seen what real looks like. It's nothing like this. None of this matters. There's so much more for you after you die.
Tay, there's not. You get one shot. That's life.
Not really. You'll get it eventually. Honestly, you should be relieved. I don't know if either of you really had other friends outside of each other in the game, but, like, if you did, you should be relieved that they aren't gone.
The fuck are you even talking about?
Maybe we should wrap it up sometime soon.
They're not gone, they're just somewhere else. If you can figure out how to hear them, then you'll know. I can hear them.
What?
Well, sometimes. Not always, all of them, but sometimes. And I can almost always hear...
That's not real, Pink. You're just flipping the hell out all of a sudden because you can't man up and accept that Ikeda died.
Maekawa, seriously.
No, he's gotta hear it. You seriously think this is better for him? He tried to fucking kill himself, Snowball. This isn't better for him. He can't just keep running around pretending like it's fine to be hearing voices and seeing shit. Don't be creepy.
It's okay. I get it now.
What?
I was mad for a second. Really mad. My hands were shaking for a second there. I really wanted to hit you, that kind of mad.
The hell?
But you just don't understand. It's not really fair for me to be angry with you when you just don't understand. I mean, I wouldn't have understood either if I were you. I think Shishikura might get it, though.
Huh?
You've already got the foundation set to believe in a god. You're just mistaken.
Sorry?
He's saying you're gonna buy his black magic freakazoid tentacle bullshit because you're already religious.
Surely you're not trying to say that what you saw was a god, though?
I mean, I guess it depends on what you'd classify as a god. What I saw was all of reality, everything, every sound, every voice, every eye, all in one giant, shaking, breathing form. It was all of human knowledge and all of inhuman knowledge. All of the living, all of the dead, all in one. What else could that be? That has to be a god, doesn't it? Shishikura, just listen closely, okay? You'll notice things you aren't supposed to be hearing. It's kind of weird at first, and it's kind of scary, but it's nothing to be afraid of, honestly. When it gets loud, I mean, that's when you should be afraid.
I really think we should end this soon.
Christ, this guy's nuts.
Please don't say stuff like that.
You guys don't get it because you're not willing to think about it at all. How do you think your version of things makes sense?
Because my version of things is grounded in actual reality.
Okay, so tell me how the rabbit teleports then. Tell me how the rabbit teleports and talks and how we got here in the first place. Where are we? What is that thing? It has powers. Maekawa, you know it has powers. It teleported you. It took my eyes. It took Isuda's eye. What the hell even is Isuda's eye? You can take one look at it and tell it's not a human eye. That's obvious. And what about Akiba? That rabbit made him start bleeding from his ears and mouth out of absolutely nowhere. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how that's grounded in reality. You don't get it because you're not willing to think about it. I feel like I'm stuck in here with crazy people. You see the rabbit teleport and take people's eyes away, and you just accept that as the new normal and go on like everything's fine. How the hell is that fine? How the hell is that thing not a God! How do you not believe me?
Cut the video.
Right.